I was actually truly muted on those sides. Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh. Oh. My cat has now decided to take her leave. Hello! My cat was on my lap and she has now taken her exit. Hello, hello! It's that time of night again. We're back to a semi-variety stream schedule again. I hope we're all excited. I might need to turn down the music volume there. I cannot wait to eventually get a thing where I can actually. I'm waiting for the day I get an actual like board where I can level the game music. We're ready to actually be in the court for case number 2. I'm excited. Yeah, but we're back to semi-variety streaming. Now that I'm gonna get through my orders of business first. Back to some variety game streaming because we are now caught up with Honkai Star Rail for at least the time being. As you know, once 3.0 comes out, we're gonna be hitting that place running. Cause that is my hyperfixation nation, baby! I'm silly. Yeah, we're back to some variety stuff. I need to get some actual, I'm gonna take my coat off. I need to actually get some, like, Christmassy assets, because we're almost to Christmas. I just realized that, and I haven't had anything Christmas-related on my channel yet. I don't have a 12 days, I don't have, like, a week before Christmas thing yet. I need to figure out something. I don't know. I'm bad with holiday stuff. I mean, I can do it fine when I'm by myself and I'm on my own in my own house, but I can't do it when I'm online. Let's not forget, I messed up Halloween big time. I messed up Halloween big time, and I'm literally just like putting Slay the Princess Pristine Cut literally for Wednesday, which is so spooky and it's like out of left field. I couldn't help myself. I saw it being advertised on my Steam page, and I'm just like, oh, yes. Because I've been wanting to play Slay the Princess for a hot minute. So we're going to be heading into Dark Visual Novel territory starting on Monday. Or not Monday, today is Monday. Wednesday. And then we're gonna... Hello. Sorry, I'm a little excited. I'm excited to play some Slay the Princess on Wednesday, because I really want to see what we can do with that. Because I will be, like, the most colorful person standing out in that thing. So, big announcement, kind of, sort of. Yeah. So, slightly big announcement, but without spoiling anything. What me and Mama have been cooking up has finally been given to me. And we're gonna see that next year. Are we excited? It's nothing fancy, I promise you that. It's nothing extraordinarily fancy. It's just something for fun. We're gonna have a little bit of a fun, simple thing, and I'm excited because Mama works really hard. Mama works really hard and really fast on these things, and I was really, really anticipating it. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a very good mood today. I can't help myself. And maybe at some point I'll get like a little bit of extra help by eventually updating my lovely self at some point. Anyway, I'll probably be advertising that. I'll probably start like putting out the teaser advertisements maybe this weekend. Yeah, I'll probably put that on my community tab. I wish I could pin it, but I can't. So I'm gonna have to be mindful and probably like repost it every so often. But we'll see. We'll see what I can come up with. I am not a professional advertiser. I am not a professional advertiser. There's a reason why I have a hard time going anywhere near social media these days. I think that's it. Do I have anything else to talk about? Oh yeah, in case you guys didn't notice, usually this month Yumiko has technically been on a hiatus. Well, not hiatus, she's been on a break for the December month. However, we are doing Baldur's Gate. We are doing a Baldur's Gate 3 round on this Friday. Friday the 13th. Isn't that spectacular? Yeah, we're gonna do a little Baldur's Gate 3, bit of a semi-guerrilla, more for Yumeko's sake than mine, because you know me, I've not streamed my side of the Baldur's Gate stuff. Mostly because I think me running Baldur's Gate and my other studio stuff will probably accidentally burn my computer out, even though it's a pretty decent computer. I'm hopeful that next year I start getting some technical upgrades, because I kind of need some of those. I need some technical upgrades. Yeah, I hope so. Let's see, is there anything I need to do? I've been listening to this whole entire opening trilogy song, and it makes me happy every single time. Yeah. Well, I'm hopeful for some technical upgrades, and I know I'm not trying to harp on that, but I did add an extra link into my main page as well, because I got curious to see what would happen. I put my throne wish list on there as on the main link as well, just for funsies. As normally I just like put it in the description and just like, hey, if you're ever interested, you can just like do something like that. Because that's literally the safest way to do it for me right now. Because I'm not fully monetized yet, but we're getting there. I'm not one to stroke on numbers, but we are getting there. And I'm not gonna tell you why, because I don't want to freak myself out. I just can say we're getting there. And I'm really excited. If it somehow manages by the start of next year, I will have like so much more to talk about. Alright. I think I've done enough dawdling. I've done enough at XYZ. We are probably like a little overdue. I've yapped for a fair bit. I think I've done my fair bit of yapping. I think it's time we actually get started. Let me see. Hopefully this actually works and it doesn't like freak out and go on the other monitor. Okay, good. It didn't. It didn't go on the other monitor. Hurrah! Because my double monitor setup is both a blessing and a curse. And I did turn off my Discord on my desktop just to see what would happen. Let's see. I turned off my Discord on my main just so I could see if it would do anything. And maybe I'm a little overly worried, but the dropping of frames when I first played Ace Attorney actually freaked me out a bit. And I was just like, why am I dropping so many frames? I barely started. The game is a powerful one. It's like my computer is a decently powered one. I don't know. That's fine. Feel free to just hang out and chill. That's all that matters to me. But yeah, the dropped frames from last week's Ace Attorney freaked me out. And I'm just like, please tell me this was not like something that I did wrong. It's not even that, the game should not even be that powerful, but here we are. Maybe it's because it's 3 games wrapped into one. Let's keep going. Turnabout Sisters. Day number 2 is the trial. So let's actually get started. Otherwise, I'm going to just be sitting here yapping for the next 2 hours. Load the data. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh god, I don't even remember half the voices. I think I might even below myself and make myself a little bigger. Nah, I'm good. I'm good down here. I'm good being down here in the tiny corner that I'm in. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Edgeworth! We got Edgeworth in the house, baby! Seriously, he's like my favorite prosecutor. He's like my top prosecutor next to... I cannot remember. I don't oh, Godot, that's it. Godot and Edgeworth are my favorite prosecutors. Blackwell is in 3rd, because Blackwell had an interesting story to go with him. I can't say much about the other ones, so... Oh wait, there is the one in Chronicles that is kinda... Kinda something. I'm something. Anyway, let me crack open my drink here real quick. This is not soda, actually. This is seltzer water, flavored seltzer water. So I'm not like drinking TV static. It's TV static with extra flavor. Delicious. We'll see how far we get. Hopefully we'll at least wrap up case 2 before we usually wrap up the night. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I can't do the Edgeworth. I can't do the smarmy Edgeworth voice. Oh yeah, just a small thing. I am not a professional voice actor. Just for forewarning, I'm not a professional voice actor. I'm just gonna try my best. Hopefully by now these cases can be long. Yeah, I think the 5th case is notoriously long. I know like the 5th case in the next one, in this one, is notoriously long because of like all the content that's in it. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, Miles Edgeworth. That is the someone you know when his boyfriend is across the room. Hmm? What? I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Ah, that's still loud to me. Still very loud to me. There we go. I forgot, this is not like where we have voice acting in cutscenes yet, so we're still gonna be a while before that. I think it was actually Trials and Tribulations is actually when, no wait, it was Dual Destinies when they first started doing voice acting bits and anime cutscenes. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts in this case, Your Honor. Or of this case, excuse me. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. I always have to like put like a British accent on Judge. I don't know if it's because I've been like mentally trained with that because of other players who have given him British accents. I think that's probably it. I think I've been like mentally trained into it. Let's see what, I don't know if they did his voice in a British language, but I don't know. I was influenced. I was very highly influenced by other voices. Yeah, this is very true. I was highly influenced by other voices. The prosecution calls Chief Officer of the scene, Detective Dick Gumshoe. It's technically Gumshoe, but you know, it's Dick. Hey, Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Oh god, I don't have the Gumshoe voice in me right now. Oh no, I don't have the Gumshoe voice in me. Oh no, I had it last week, but I think he was so brief in his appearance and my brain just like forgot. Ah, thank you. I'm gonna try and keep it up, but I am very what's the word? Inconsistent. I am very inconsistent when it comes to certain voices. Thank you. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicide. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. I'm trying. I'm trying. I think it'll be easier when I start like going towards like Apollo and Athena. I think it'll be a little bit easier because there's like a lot more female voices to do. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Okay, I know that's her body, but adult brain. I never noticed it looked like this clean before. So because originally, I believe in the DS versions and like the earlier versions, they only marked them with like an A or a B. Dude, it's way too late at night for me. No, it's not. It's not actually that late. It's too early in the stream for me to be thinking that. And the cause of death. Loss of blood due to blunt being live streaming while trying to do voicing is difficult. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue into evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Yeah, that's true. They are still technically calling it a statue, and we know it's a clock. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had a hard evidence you did it, sir. I can't do the gumshoe today. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. My brain. My brain, like, the silence is like, oh god, Zephyr is going out of context mentally. Am I here? I am here. I am here. I am so silly. Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people that were there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Technically, he took like a moment longer. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Very moment of the murder. Maybe I should go like a slightly more York. I don't know if I can do a New York accent, but maybe I should go a little bit New York, even though I've never try to do like maybe a bit of a Brooklyn. I can only tell by like certain media that I watch. I don't know if they would work that well. Oh, the very moment you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, my voice is a little female right now. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Shh. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of times. Ooh. I need to get the Maya voice back up and running too, jeez. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Cross-examination of Maya Fey's arrest. I'm hoping we get at least this case done today, because it shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't. If not, we'll probably do this. It'll probably be another round next week. Because I know with me yapping and everything, it probably takes like a little extra bit of time. As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. Press. Hold it! You know what they say, press on every detail. Who'd you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call came from let's see. Can I do it right? The call came from a customer in the Gatewater Hotel, right across the crime scene. There we go. I might work with that. It's not an accent, but it's at least close. It's not even nasally. At least it's not like the pain voice where I had to really make it annoying. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if it did much though. Alright, please continue. There were 2 people there already. Skip. Defendant Miss Maya Fey and the lawyer Mr. Phoenix Wright. Press. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you just sound like a suspicious people on a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points and press with a little more care. Well, at least we're not getting, you know, at least we're not getting, penalized. Penalized, same thing. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. No, you didn't. Why is that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness that kept describing her. Oh, that was not much of a press. Keep pressing. Because why not? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? Thank you. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had her hard evidence. She did it, correct? Hard evidence. Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You said it. You said it. I have never grown out of that humor phase, I guess. Exactly what about this is Speakies. Speakies, Zephyr, speaky. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Suspicious. Miss May isn't suspicious. It sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. I kind of went a little southern, didn't I? That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. I really should get the voice mod thing back up and running again whenever I do this, just so I can do the thought voices. Yes. I can't keep his voice straight. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence was in his testimony. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I'm going to the wrong voice for that one because I know who's going to work with this particular voice, and I am leaning on her accidentally. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Hard evidence, teehee. Okay, I'm done teasing about hard evidence now. Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time? You know, drama. 'Cause drama! This is a kangaroo court situation. This isn't like completely, you know, real to life. This is kangaroo court rules, man. You can't do much about that. Sorry, just checking something real quick. Please hold. We run on kangaroo court logic in this place. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to check something on my phone because I have my Discord like turned off on my desktop just so I can see if that keeps the computer from me slowing down. I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. See, pal. See. Oh, that's too southern. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. It was not a memo though. It was a receipt, technically. But I don't think we can. Oh god, what were my keys again? I forgot. Hang on. Oh, the BGM's fine. Forgot. How did I forgot what button it was. Oh no. There it is. Okay. It was not a memo, but it was a receipt, technically. But I don't think that counts. Does it? I don't think it does. I don't think it's gonna count. I'm gonna press on this. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh. Then who did write it, Smarty Pants? Who? The killer could have written it. The killer, anyone could see that. Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Objection! Oh yeah, that's sweet. Objection from Edgeworth, baby. Hold on. If that's the case, then what's your evidence? Classic Edgeworth. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Yeah, pal. Ugh. Well, detective, tell us what was written in that memo you found. On the word Maya was written clearly in blood. This is true. Show that the blood was the victim's. That's also fair, because they also said they found it underneath her finger. But hold the phone. Hang on. Options. Let's see. Didn't her autopsy how could she have written it? Because her death was instantaneous. Her death was instantaneous. She couldn't have written it. So I just gotta find the right statement for it. Yeah, her death was instantaneous, so therefore she could not have written it. Before she died. No. There we go. That's the one we want. Because how could she have done it if her death was instantaneous? Objection! Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want to clarify with you, to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could it have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is the report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Hammer. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately could not have had the time to write anything down. Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain the autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the day after. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? One of Edgeworth's lovely tricks in the book. Not updated autopsy reports. second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to the blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. Possibility, though. That's the highlighted word, is possibly. So he's running his logic on a possibility. Yeah, because I think I should watch like an act. I wonder which lawyer to watch, because I think Legal Eagle also did that one. I think Legal Eagle also played the game as well. But I think there was like a couple of people that I think there was actually a couple of lawyers who played this game, and it was actually kind of funny to think about. But I want to like finish the game first before I go back and look at more playthroughs. I received the results of this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. God, I can only imagine like an actual like legal counselor flipping out if someone like Edgeworth pulled something like this out. That would have been fun. That's actually kind of funny to think about. That is all. I see. And of course the judge is just rolling with it. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. The detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? I'm a sham. I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you. Handing him the wrong report like that? I'm sorry, sir. Oh, you are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. God, and holding evaluations above Gumshoe's head, that's just so evil. What? Your Honor, I submit this report to the courts. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Mr. Judge just kind of agrees and rolls with it. He's just like, oh dear God, what is going on now? Mia's autopsy report died from a blow to a blunt object. Mia lived for a few minutes after being hit. But the thing is, though, the wording here is like she may have. It's not concrete, so we're essentially accepting. I'm now keep in mind I'm not legally trained, but that sounds like BS to me, for lack of better words, because like you're essentially handing in evidence of a possibility versus like actual hard fact. Well, Your Honor. Oh well. Oh well, like I said, it's kangaroo court logic. I'm not overly worrying about it. The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's an obvious conclusion, yes. And just like that, I'm done. Darn. This isn't good. You said damn like 5 minutes ago. You probably can say damn again. It's fine. This isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Come on. Gavel, gavel. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh God. Why did I do that to myself? Why did I do that to myself? I fell into my own trap. God damn. Damn it, I fell into my own trap. I say who would absolutely regret it. Delicious. Whew. Her theme song is actually really catchy, though. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
I can't, I'm not. I can't wink very well right now. I got like a bright light in my face. I can barely wink. There we go. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aww. Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
I cannot keep her voice straight to save my skin. And this hotel is directly across from Vanco law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Blech.
That's right, big boy.
There we go. That's it. That's the one. Oh god, this April May voice is gonna destroy me. Please testify to the court about what you saw. I forget how wacky April May is, and then everyone else is like, oh no. Oh no, I just realized case 3. I'm gonna have to survive case 3. I just had the realization strike. Oh no. Oh no. There's a particular character in case 3 I'm not looking forward to doing. The realization just hit. No! If I think April May is driving me nuts, I can't wait for the next one. Anyway, moving on. God, I'm making myself laugh today. Wow. Ugh.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she got up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. And for you, itsy witsy.
Bleh. Bleh. I'm like internally dying every time I have to do this voice. Yeah. Anything for entertainment value, I suppose. Well, Your Honor. I see. This is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see the need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. And not anything else. Didn't you? Was not thinking about anything else. Nope. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes! Because what good would it do to not cross-examine a witness this early? I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. First of all, I think we needed to press her on the direction because she was not very clear about which direction she was seeing. I think that's how it goes.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away.
See, this is a little too vague. You have to, if you're from the window, if you were witnessing it, you could probably identify, like, which side.
Hold it!
Maybe. She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue testimony. Okay, never mind. I thought because she was being very vague about that one statement. Oh wait, because it was probably... Wait, wasn't it also dark in Mia's office? How could she have told?
Hold it!
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person to see the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. But Maya's outfit doesn't have that physique look to it. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw... what's it? Saw nothing or you were lying? Lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Ooh, we got her on the ropes now. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? What is the meaning? Someone tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me.
Hey!
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
So we don't know if she was dressed that way on that night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What'd he say to that, Miss May?
Oh, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw! I just didn't think that trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May. The court would like you to remind you that you please omit nothing in your testimony. Everyone omits everything in their testimonies, though, sir. This is a common theme.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Save me. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Witness's account.
I did see everything. I did. The woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock.
Oh. Oh. She instantly is now suspicious because she's saying clock, and guess what? We're the only ones that know it was a clock.
It's kind of a statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
She automatically tripped up. I see. I only wish you'd been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Witness account. I know instantly what's wrong. She instantly tripped up. Because how could she have known that? Girl in hippie clothes, and she hit her with the weapon. That clock. Ah, but how do you not know? Actually, a clock. Made by Larry Butts. I believe it's either the phone or it's the thinker itself. Hang on, let me check this one. Something I haven't called in a while. It's a clock. Okay, so this probably isn't the correct time to present it. I'm going to, if I am going to guess properly, it's probably the. Oh wait. No. It has to be the phone call because I have some vague memories of this. I believe it's either the phone call or it is the weapon itself, but I believe it is my cell phone.
Objection!
And nope. Okay, so it wasn't statue. I had a 50-50 shot. Objection overruled. Yep, I know. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Yeah. How could she? Let's press for that. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? There it is. Okay, we needed to press or not show evidence.
Well, don't look so sour. Mr. Lawyer, you can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. So, that's where I think that's where we represent it. Because, bada boom.
Objection!
There it is. Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing it just by looking at it. Another person in the same position as you recently called us a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh.
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. No. Bad, Edgeworth. Bad. Down. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You'll withdraw your state question, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
No! Questions are all that I have, Your Honor. And you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Yeah, because literally our first case was you having to deal with a murder trial. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time.
I cannot keep track of her voice to save my skin now. So you've been in the law office as a fan co?
No! Hey, I didn't say that! Why would I come there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fanco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, we're never satisfied. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's a way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
Objection!
You have proof that she could not. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Says the man who gave us, like, an updated autopsy report the last minute. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. Oh, the prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. I keep getting sustained and sustained mixed up. I don't know why. Damn, time to switch directions. Quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It's inconceivable that the clock in the question rang because it's empty. Because Maya emptied it. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. There we go. Kangaroo court rules, baby. Let's go. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Ooh. He went in kind of that's a bit of a low blow, Phoenix, even for you. Even for you, Feeny, that's a bit of a low blow, sort of. Sort of a low blow there, Phoenix. Delicious. It's tangerine and mango flavored. I don't have my regular water with me. Delicious. Next. Okay, good. Well, Miss May. Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing. However, indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. Oh god, Edgeworth is twisting the words. No, Edgeworth, don't! You're going to go to the dark side. No, it's too late for him. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Edgeworth, you're a stinking liar. I know you're a dirty liar, Edgeworth. You're always a dirty liar in the first game. You improve later on, but you're a dirty liar right now. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the clockwork was when the clockwork was removed? I think that'll be the phone message. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is, I believe it is the phone call, because yeah, that's this is where Mia was explaining that the clock is not talking right now because they took out the clockwork. Yeah, it has to be it. Now the phone call comes into play.
Take that!
Take that, Edgeworth. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! Defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, the early day faces. Ooh. Ooh. Like, everything else so far has been decently translated. This is I mean, yeah, I give it a little bit, I give it some points for the pupil shaking, but could have made his grimace like a little bit less defined like that. Otherwise, everything's fine, I think. It's just like the extra wide on this one is probably like a little much. The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Well, let's hear the conversation. Beep.
So, you want me to just hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could.
I should probably tell you the
clock isn't working right now.
It's not working. That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep! Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork is already gone by the time this is recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes, I have plenty. You could not have seen that clock. There's only 2 remain in existence, ma'am. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen this clock before. Simple. We'll present the clock again. It's simple. The clock was never at any store. Ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Damn, Phoenix. Phoenix is going for it, man. I love him. I love Phoenix as a character. I love him to death.
Oh.
An absolute freak out. Oh, that was geophysics. Was it you, Porcupine Head? Stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! That escalated quickly. Like, that really escalated quickly. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. I should have gotten, like, a demonic voice filter for that. That would have been fantastic. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Hang on. I'm being visited.
Hello, baby. Come on. Into the lap then. Into the lap then if you want to.
My cat has decided to revisit me. Oh god, that face portrait. That side portrait is scary. What the hell? I mean, it was creepy in pixel form, but that's just terrifying now. Jeez, okay. Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. How you held it, you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard it was a clock. She heard. She heard. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known that the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. That would be this lovely wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. Why do you have this with you? Because, yeah, wiretapping is a no-no.
Take that!
Have a look at this. That? I found this in Miss May's room. Although technically Phoenix did do that without a proper search warrant. Mr. Wright, explain the quote what this is. Miss April May. You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that this is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness is in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that's the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is the cell phone evidence, right? Because, yeah, it's a clock. Because Mia said it was a clock. It is still, it's the phone call again. I present the defense cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Beep.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me.
Again, what is it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. There it goes. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? But then again, we still don't technically know who the murderer is.
Objection!
Edgeworth, you cannot hold water on this, man. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? I'm sorry, you went a little British there. The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to look at me like that? You lawyer? Ooh. I think I may have skipped through a little too fast.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. So, I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
Oh, God, never doing that twice. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to?
There you go.
Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. I mean, technically it's a separate case entirely, which is also, like I said, it's also against the law to wiretap. While the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation to the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped a phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who thought of that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way! And I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
You think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not at the scene of the crime of the murder. I love it when Edgeworth says ergo. I don't know why, it just makes him sound extra fancy. She kind of got one over on us a little bit. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone, which is another case in of itself. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. There we go. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I could win unless I tie Miss May to the murder scene. Murder somehow. What about the 2 glasses, by the way, Phoenix? Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. We could call the bellboy as a witness. Can we call the bellboy as a witness? The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you're sunken quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? Is that even allowed? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will have to recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? No, we'll accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept her condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He also looks like a very, very discount, like, Superman character. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'd be happy to be of service. He looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm also gonna make these scritchies while she's just chilling on my desk. Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy of Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought out her room at 9 on the dot, sir. Why that time specifically? I brought her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. Defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May has been involved with the murder somehow, I will be finished. Miss May's room service.
Hi, Conway.
I'm the head bellboy of the Fine Gatewater Hotel in the business of 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her room at 9 on the dot, sir. Maybe ask why that specific time.
Hold it!
9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink it after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Precisely the requested time. And delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Hold it!
Yes. You sure it was Miss April May by herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, I brought the room service, sir. The guest, sir, favored me with, an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that, like, French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. It's, more of a peck on the cheek. Embarrasser? I don't know. I think I messed up the pronunciation on that one. Sorry to anyone who might be French and might have seen me just completely bork that. I was going to be done. I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. A moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something. She wanted the bellboy to remember her. Oh. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Oh, Tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? No! We protest! We protest! Wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it. No, this is really it now. It's my last chance. What can I ask him about? Ask him about the check-in, I believe. As he's already been very clear about the room service. Bed making won't make any sense, so let's ask about Miss May's check-in, shall we? Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. And just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Ooh. He said something really interesting there. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. Ah, she said she's been alone. She had someone with her. She proclaimed she was alone. She was not alone. She was not alone at all. Aha. What did he say? What did you say? Oh, rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Corner theme, let's go, baby!
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you did not ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing that you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barista there, Miss Barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Oh. I don't know why I called barrister barista, but I think my brain, like, confused the two. Barrister. He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Edgeworth, you didn't. You did. Oh. He prepped the witness. You fool. I've done it. I've won. For now. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see the man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, you just learned that the person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. I love these two so much. I love their back and forth dynamic. It's so charming. Your Honor, it has been previously revealed that Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi for the time of the murder. However, this does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. But, my, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. It's so meme-worthy, it really is. Between Edgeworth's autopsy updates and everything, there's like a whole lot of memes that people pulled from this. It's funny. Sorry, hang on. Whew. Okay. A little bit of a clog, a little bit of pluggage there. Too late. I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. You can see why these two love each other. Okay, I fully support the ship between these two so much. I really do. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today, for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Gavel. Woo! We got through day one! Day 2, technically. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
Really?
I think it might be I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
And then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips.
Wow, Maya. Maya! Damn, she has the hot Edgeworth? What? Kidding.
It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
Lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
Excuse me. I heard that they arrested her. I guess she's learning the charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, the case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis?
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. And now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Yeah. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do to me. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, I'm at the pavement. Do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Woo! To be continued. Or at least another like hour-ish. Saving content. Yes, we save him. We save frequently in this house. We save absolutely frequently in this house. Remember to save your games frequently, everybody. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me at such a dank place like this. Yeah, it's really quite moving.
Not! You stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Ease, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask me then?
For starters, how did you be so totally whacked? That man. Not the man who stayed in your room stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way. No way, Jose.
If I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap? Why did you place a wiretap on Miss Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. As far as I'm aware, it still technically is. Oh, I suppose. Excuse me.
I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep.
It's almost impossible to talk to. What's your attitude? Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I mean, he ain't wrong. She ain't wrong. What? Never mind. I can't tell. Does she have something happening against lawyers or just against me? Can I present here? Can I show her this?
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because when I'm not I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. Like, is she not gonna fully cooperate? I'm thinking she's probably not gonna fully cooperate. I really hate your guts, so get lost. Yeah, okay, so she's technically not cooperating. So we have to, yeah, we have to back out for now. Because girl ain't cooperating. Here we go. September 7th, Vanco Law Offices. Looks like the forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really get this place a working over. Not there's any valuable clues left. I'm looking at her to take a look around though. Let's examine the room. The plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Yeah. You're in charge, Feeny. Old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing missing is Mia. Aw. He's so sad. Couldn't cram more legal books in here if you wanted to. All the cases Chief worked on are filed here. Are some of these files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Phoenix. Think she has a reason with me. Man, you're the reason she's in there to begin with. Yeah, this is true. Guy's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. I think that's all we can examine in here. Yeah, it looks like it. Oop. I hit the wrong button. I forget that this one always requires you to kind of like maneuver a little bit more. And we go to the Gatewater Hotel. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, it's not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's, rep, as they say. Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where a murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course, and it will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't even been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. I guess we can kind of question you now, can't we? About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think that the most suspicious person here is this guy. I mean, he was blushing like a freaking cherry the moment he got like a kiss on the cheek. He is a big S word. It starts with S, ends with P. The man with May. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I'm mostly kidding. I'm mostly saying that as a joke, trust me. I don't really know. He kinda acts like one, though. I knew from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are from the same ilk, and we both carry a sense of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm sure I could identify him. Photo. Noted. Clues are gathering. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great! Whatever flows your tea set. Can we... examine. Can we re-examine? Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. If you would please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of this hotel industry. He is absolutely insane. Okay, so yeah, I kind of agree with Phoenix. He's a bit cuckoo. Nice weather again today. I can see Fanco law offices, of course. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope from the window, of course. Hey, dude, that's also invasion of privacy. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view of a view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh, by that look in his eyes, I say he was more than serious. Yeah, he's kind of going a little cuckoo. Oh, there's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. He's a really big old nut job right now, isn't he? Still seeing the painting. Wait, so called still life. Whatever. One of those hang on the wall. And the plants. A vase, as expected. It's not good with flower names except for maybe tulips and sunflowers. Yay, he likes sunflowers. And the bed. Simple bed. It's been recently made, but nothing eye-catching here. I think that is everything we can examine and touch upon. I think he's looking for like both a raise. Well, he's like the head of the bell. He's like head of the bellboy thing. So I think he's trying to really like up the tourism to the Gatewater Hotel. Let's see. I guess we move. We go to Grossberg Law offices. Oh, that ain't good. Why is that missing? Why is that missing? Grossberg Law offices. Oh, looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? Examine the big old thing right there on the... Wait a second. Wasn't there this giant painting on the wall? Murder. A business opportunity, apparently. Yeah. It was a... It was a painting of fishermen. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, you know. Oh, hello. This wasn't here before. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Those are written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Well, let's take a look at these. Oh. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. But we might want to take the other one with us, too. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah, let's temporarily swap photos. I'll swap them. Exhibit B are written in pencil. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves and expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. What do you mean you're missing one of my dreams, Bubba? You never miss. I'm kidding. I'm being sassy. Hey, Bubba. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant this is, but probably one of the most expensive one available. For clients. Elegant ebony case. Someone's got money to burn. Indeed. Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Murder Monday. Because we're solving murder cases. Although I don't think we're going to be doing much solving next on Wednesday. Let's massage to a deep bluster. Okay, so we go back, we move. Let's go to the Gatewater Hotel. Can I present to you the photo of this man? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. I know that. I just want to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that's the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Well, may as well let him write it. It might be considered evidence. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. There's a man who stayed in Miss May at the hotel the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Oh yeah, we're schmoovin'. We're schmoovin' now. Back to the detention center. Oh, Miss May. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, I'm the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You just don't have any. You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. We want this. The bellboy affidavit. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. Yeah, I think the bellboy watches way too many detective shows. I think during his off time, he probably watches those things. He probably watches them in like the little break room. And it's like, he's like continuously on the crime-solving network. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man who checked in with you. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. She deserves it. This is it. All or nothing. It's all or nothing, baby. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been the witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ugh. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes! Man, I'm good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man? He's my boss. Red Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red, white, information gathering. Blackmail. I'm gonna say that word. Blackmail. I already know. That part I do remember.
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you in the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
Oh. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Her booba, though. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit is now discarded. Well, thank you, Miss May. Thank you for your service. I will see you again another day. Blue Corp. Ah, there's the painting. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please, Furnish me with your title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Oh god, my grammar brain. My grammar brain hurt. Ow. Okay, to be fair, I have started like writing again. Just for funsies. The grammar. Proper grammar, please. I do know that he is like famous for just making up words. And it hurts my writing soul. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. Oh, is that what it stands for? How did I not know what CEO stood for? I am a dum-dum. I thought CEO was just like a fancy term for big boss. I forgot it's also an acronym. I did not realize that was the acronym. Corporate expansion official. Okay, that makes sense. I am a dum-dum. I never knew what CEO was like actually stood for. Well, I learned something new today. I learned something new today, everybody. I know that there's like CEOs that run corporations. I just did not realize that that's what it meant. Oh well. Learn something new every day. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. I hate you. I hate you so much, sir. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that?
New knowledge acquired! Yay! New Chivo unlocked! Yay!
Sorceress knowledge. No matter. What business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yeah, okay, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. This is a guy with money to burn. Look at that desk. Like, I know there are people who probably like have desks like this, and I still question their taste. Like, I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, it's quite the thing. It's modeled on my body, you see. Oh. Well, does its sleek rundature not inspire you? The fact that it was modeled after his body. I'm slightly uncomfortable with that desk. I would hate bumping into it. I would not be comfortable bumping into that thing in the dark. Would you imagine if the power was out, you were here late at night, and like nothing was on? You would at least bump into like the knuckles or at least the toes, at least a couple times, if not the glass window by accident. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right here is the bona fide original with 5 million for sure. Impressive lineup of trophies. Judges, special runner-up, best participate. Ooh. Yeah, participation. These are runner-up and participation trophies. Oh no. Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize? The word judges and special kind of stand out. These are not actual achievements. Those are like the you tried trophies. Statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign is certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. He's got a whole lineup of participation trophies. There's like literally no achievement, it's just all participation. Window. Top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Okay. I guess we gotta talk to the guy. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that... Now this one is actually a word, but my brain cannot... I cannot think of the definition, but I know it is a word. Ineffable. That she would do this. I think it also is like a synonym for like inconceivable. If I'm correct. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you and Miss in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details, such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. You ripped that off a song title, man. Off a song, dude. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy stated on record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although, I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. You raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. Oh. He's got his fingers in the police and everything else. That is one corrupted corpo, isn't it? I feel like, okay, I'm gonna pull my HSR stuff here real quick. I feel like at least right now, in comparison, he is worse than the IPC right now. At least from what I've seen. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm like 90% joking. I think they're kind of like them and him and the IBC are kind of on a similar wavelength in places. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Yeah, he sounds like he's someone who would be in it. Yeah, you're right. Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Yeah, he would fit in really well. He'd be very annoying, but he fit in very well. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business up to grand office you see now. And in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Antabulistic? Can I just like arrest him for being like a problem against grammar? Please. Please. Let me arrest you for your crimes against grammar. It's not. Blech. There's something that's been bothering me. Yeah, what might that be? I think painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh. Uh-oh. The music went quiet. Just yesterday, actually. Your point being... My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? Oh yeah, he is kind of like Scott, isn't he? Yeah, I think he's kind of like Scott. Agreed. No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Ooh. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault. Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. Yeah, if only Phoenix was recording this, but unfortunately he was not. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Gross Burgers. Yeah. Then you must ask him, why is that painting of his hanging here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. I hate you so much. Well, we gotta do what he says. Hey, Mr. Grossberg. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. He's got a very punchable face. Yes, he does. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Today's trial? So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Your refusal? I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have the right to know. Right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. I got punched in the stomach. What'd you do? Nothing. Yeah. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. Well, you see, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging here the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. I was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know it's you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You know what? For the funny teehees, you're lovers! It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him. As a sign of undying love. My boy, please. You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand. How you could? That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. No, but yeah, the You Are Lovers is absolutely wild. I love it. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it. They are lovers. No, we are not lovers. Is he like half whispering that? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you might have guessed. The name on the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. Yeah, I kind of knew that the lovers one was a bit of a funny tee-hee, and I just wanted to do that here because I don't think anyone's really like opened that can of worms just for a giggle. It's such a disjointed option. It's such a disjointed option that I'm pretty sure that people would have probably ignored it unless they were like kind of doing it for like the funnies. That's why I kind of liked it. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone and gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. He really is part of the IPC. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? Oh, thank you, Phoenix. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code for the police to give the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Topaz when Bellowbog was in debt, yeah. A medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. But this is what Maya was talking about the other day. All I could do for her was, I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Now, if I remember correctly, they actually had the Phoenix Wright movie that went a little bit further into the supposed reason about the DL6 incident. I don't remember if they go very far into it in this game. I believe they do. But I'm not going to spoil it because I had just a flickering memory of the actual like Phoenix Wright movie. Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. Yeah, they actually made a Phoenix Wright movie, a live action film. It was actually not too bad, all things considered. It wasn't too bad. I remember coming across it elsewhere. They couldn't let people know. Yes. Yeah, I believe, if I remember correctly, I think they kept Phoenix's hairstyle. I believe they kept it very accurate. I think they kept the costumes very accurate. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she's found. Essentially saying, keep moving. It's funny, looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. I believe we need to examine the bookshelf again. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Files T to Z. I know, W. Wait. Oh. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Okay, so what about A through I? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, C, F. Misty Faye, that's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Ooh, read. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. I think if we check the last file... J through S? Let's see, J through S... Nothing much in there. Maybe I'll just skim some of these? Skim, why not? Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here in the end, S and suicide? Ew. She has a collection of those reports. There's politicians, policemen. Oh. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought I was involved in those incidents. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Find the most disturbing one, why not? I forgot they had that in there. Back to Blue Corp. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accidents may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Present this. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing those kinds of incidents of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Yeah, Phoenix, record your conversations. Oh wait, he can't hear us. If only he could record his conversations. And then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how?
Oh no! Hi, Baba.
I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail. Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all these cases that Mia investigated. The company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Oh.
Secretary's office. Hello.
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me.
Hi, Jolly.
What I should be doing now is going after you. And just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work this out, Mr. White. You did it!
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. Yeah, he's very colorful. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go through the court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. A man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in position to freely offer your opinions to be correct. I'm telling you to send the police now. Oh. In trouble. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. Case is good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Ooh. Detective Gamashi reporting, sir. Butts. Airy Butts. Right. Actually, Phoenix, right. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? He was innocent. Yeah, but Gumshoe just got there fast. Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. my trial begins tomorrow. Wright's gonna get set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. Oh yeah, because Edgeworth wasn't, like, nominated for chief prosecutor yet. That was... I kind of gave him, like, the Edgeworth voice, and I kind of realized, oh wait, he's not the chief prosecutor yet in this timeline. He's got, like, a couple more games before he becomes chief prosecutor. Every guy's got a couple more titles before that. Ooh. I think I got like a couple more minutes left in me for this. Oh. VTuber family going crazy. I adore them. And himself in court, most likely. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. I think I'll try and get through this case today. I think this will make a good stopping point. Then we go into the third case, literally the next Monday.
Wright, Mr. Wright.
Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yeah. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we switched places. Even though, you know, the background kind of looks different.
What? You mean you?
I explained what happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you.
This has gone too far.
Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... to help me break out. Cheer me on in court. That's the best thing Maya could do. Well, you could cheer for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader?
Huh? Yeah, like that.
Alright, leave it to me.
Huh?
I better get him a uniform and some pom-poms.
Oh. Oh, off she goes. What? Wait. Although I think Maya in a cheerleader outfit would be kind of cute.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing.
I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece. Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay. I'll be there.
I'll show them a thing or two. Maya's a strong girl. We protect Maya in this place. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow's it's me or him. I think I should, yeah, I think I could probably go until the end. I forget how lengthy is this particular one. Let me think. Give me just a moment to think. How long is this next day? If it's long, the problem is I'm a bit dumb sometimes. I feel like actually this might be a good option because between me narrating and everything, let's see. Phoenix Wright, case 2 length. Here we go. Here we are. That's the tier list. Well, they don't give me a length. They just say that the game is like maybe 40 hours or more. And I think that's just because it's like the trilogy combined is 40 hours. Not they don't give me a specific one. Yo, here we go. Phoenix Wright is turning completion. This main story playthrough with notes. 1 hour for the first case. It is 5 hours for 2 and 3, and then it's 6 hours for 4 and 5. Okay. If it's about, you know what? I'll stick it. If it starts rolling too late, I will time it out there, but we'll try and see where I can go. I'll try not to stay up like for the entire 4 hours like I did with the that one Honkai Star Rail night. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Phoenix, look.
Hi, Edgeworth. I am. Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. Yeah, I can actually save the game while it runs. I believe that's actually in addition to this. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have on the judge? What? Does the White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? Guilty is always a lie. The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
But what? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. Just like shove her through the door. Off we go. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Understood.
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful. Don't worry.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event have already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. I was gonna raise an objection about this. I suppose it's me. We'll raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. I love his sassy bow. I love him to death with that. Great. He gets to show off, I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. I love how smarmy Edgeworth is. He's just such a fun prosecutor. He gets more fun as the entire story goes on. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Naughty as hell. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions? Do my locutions confused? Oh god. Seriously, I want to lock him up for grammar. I will be the grammar police. This guy mixing words spooks me. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use the more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim is Mia Fey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world? It's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Oh. Ugh, the gaudiness. I hope you made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
We will let him have it, hopefully. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard the bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look out the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once, and she too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. Oh, wait. Terrible impaction, then it was all over, but technically, if she was still alive for the remaining few minutes, wouldn't he like to hit her twice? If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid to say the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Now, I know there are, like, some cases where you actually have to, like, press everything. It's about 9, I believe. Press. How do you know what the time was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusty, Mr. Lawyer. So what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened to be soon after the room service arrived. As Miss May said, too. As further? True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. And this is of your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course, he could not see me. You would need X-ray vision to pull that off something like that. Tell us, what are you doing at the time? I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window.
Hold it!
By window, you mean the one directly across from Fanco law offices. Correct. That's the only window you see. And there you were reading papers. Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Keep pressing. Bedlam. It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. So we're kind of like pulling a little bit of info. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Keep pressing. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I'm no snoop, peeping out windows. I'm no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. Then I saw him. Spike-haired men attacking a woman with long hair.
Hold it!
Spiky-haired? Pressing. I'm expressing for all sake. Well, you said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together! I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side are you on? Whose side is the judge on anyway? What did you do then? What was Miss May doing at the time? She just finished watching the soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know that she had been tapping? Did you know she had been tapping the Fae office phone? Ooh, irrelevant. This has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fae woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. But didn't, like... Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you. She ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely correct. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Ran to the left and you gave chase. Wait. Floor plans, check. Okay, so she was supposed to run to the left, but she couldn't have run to the left. She could have... Wait, because the left for him would have been the right. Right? Something, trying to remember. Oh, she ran to the right because of May's testimony. Haha, haha. Jerk. Wait, right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What's this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it's simple. You've misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Okay. If the killer was here, and the victim was here, the victim ran to the left as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Could you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right. In their own way. I believe. Because, yeah, they're both right. From whichever direction they were standing in. Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? If he was not viewing the crime from the hotel, If he was not at the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Faye & Co., of course. Bada boom, bada bing. More specifically, he was standing here. I'm gonna show the court where Mr. White was standing. Now, I believe he would be standing right by the door. Because that would make I think he was standing right by the door, so his vision was a little bit impaired. I believe it's...
Take that!
This is where he was. Right there, Mr. Wright. If he was there during the very act of the murder, that would make him an accomplice.
Objection!
Impossible! There was no one other than the criminal and the victim in the room. There is no evidence, no proof to the contrary. None. Sorry. Let me try that again. Oh wait. I can never remember this. Okay, because if she was supposed to run left, she would have gone to the dead end. But she would have been running to the right, according to May. I thought it was like right by the door. Could have been she was running to the left. Why is that light stand still broken? My brain is having a second. Oh. For him, it would have been... So she was supposed to... If she ran left, that would make it unable to get to the door. So he had to have been blocking her other way around. So... Here?
Take that!
I think I am dumb, I'm sorry. I am literally a dum-dum when it comes to these floor plans. I get better over time. I think okay, so my brain was like trying to instinct it out. Because I swore he was like right by the door, but I guess he wasn't. He would have been like right here then.
Take that!
Oop. I did not mean to hit that. At least I'm not getting like...
Objection!
No, I don't need you to say it. No, I do not need you to say it. Trying to remember. I get better with these floor plans as time goes on, but right now my brain is just having a second. It's because the left and the rights are completely opposite. That's what I know. I know that they're both in there because the way May was seeing it as running right, but if she was to run left, she would have ran the other direction. I'm horrible with like reverse directions. I fully admit this. I'm horrible when it comes to with directions like that. Let's see, because he was seeing her go left. He wasn't just standing right there, though. I know how she's seeing it as right, But he's eyeballing at his left. Because of the way he stands, her running left would mean she would be going this way. He had to have been eyeing the door. I forgot how this one worked. It felt like it was very convoluted. Ugh. Like I said, I got better with these floor plans. Eventually. So the light stand shattered somehow. I don't... I'm trying to piece it together because my brain is trying to remember. I swear this was always like the hardest portion. Especially when it comes to these floor plans being so vague at the time. But there's always like this portion in the corner that is distracting me. So she ran left. His portion of left, it means that he will be seeing her go this way. Because if Miss May was seated, like, directly here, the right would be this way. Man, my brain hurts. I'm probably gonna do the one worst thing to do, and that might be... Wasn't there, was it? No. Okay, just gonna look. I'm fine, I'll figure it out. My brain cannot, like, logic it. Usually this one's, like, the one that I can see. I wish I could, like, open up a log. I'm timing up. I should send my... Was he, like, right by the sofa? Was he, like, right here? In this area?
Take that!
Like, right there? No. Nope. I'm trying to, like, remember. My brain cannot logic this out, because I know how they did it. I just can't remember how. Ah. It's fine, just watch me struggle for now. Running left. Saw her going right. Definitely right because she had nowhere else to go. Because her body was like right here. So if she had run this way, doesn't he just kind of like... Was he like vibing here in this corner?
Take that!
No. I need to... Hang on. Is there like a... I cannot go... There's not a log for me to look at. It's fine. I'll survive. I'm probably gonna like do the one worst thing possible and just like pick and choose. I'm not getting penalized for it. He couldn't have been just standing right there, could he? Don't tell me he was literally the one standing right there.
Take that!
Nope, okay. Oh, he was there. I'm a dumbass. I full admit I'm a dum-dum. I full admit that I'm stupid. I was over analyzing it. I was over analyzing it. I was imagining it like where he was standing. My brain did not comprehend the whole entire fact that he was literally right there. I'm a dum-dum. I overthought it. I overcooked on it. Well, the victim ran for the door. He was watching from this point. To him, it would appear she ran to the left. Please, there's no time for jokes and ill taste. That's where the killer was standing. Oh, I'm a dumbass with the whole fail it with that thing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disrupting order in this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Skelly. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment. I was just dumb because I thought he was like in another portion of the room. I forgot that he was literally just like right there. I thought he was like somewhere else in the room to watch her. She like saw him in like a space in the room and like saw her come. I don't know. I guess I overcooked on that. Provides us so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. But now he's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, I'd be allowed to testify once more. Very well, let's hear the revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony is correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then when you hit her, savagely, that is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Well, that's impossible, because she could have... That's what Miss May saw. But she was only struck once. See? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? But she only got hit once. Does seem to be the case. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. But she's only got hit once. She ran to the left. Let's see. Let me open up the present tab. Hang on. Died from a blow to a blunt object. May have... But they're not descriptive that it was two. She was caught and struck. She couldn't have. When you assaulted the girl, the shoe first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, the last of her strength, she ran to the right. But she couldn't have, could she? What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first? I know that. That's all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Chased her and delivered a final blow. But she was only hit once. Right? That's what Miss May saw. See, you hit her twice. Oop. We've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. Okay, because he... Assaulted the girl and ran to the left. So her strength ran to the right. Chased her, delivered the final blow. Hit her twice. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying this sooner. Okay, yeah, it's definitely like, it has to be one of those options. Blah, blah, blah. She couldn't have run to the right. Chased her, and then you see you hit her twice. But she was only hit once. If I'm not mistaken. Died from a blow, not multiple. I believe if I present this,
Objection!
Yay! Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this to the court that you were positively perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection!
Oh, Edgeworth? The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection!
No! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. Mr. White? Okay. We got him on the ropes now. The 2 accounts. Well, see, I looked out the window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And that's when he did her with a single blow. The whap. He is sweating. Whap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. He's just nervous. Deal with it. This is almost over. The 2 accounts. But what broke? Other window when I heard that thing fall.
Hold it!
What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, wasn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah, very. How could he have known it crashed? I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have heard that crash through the window. Unless he was there. Yes, it is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. So sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Hold it!
Can we press him a little further on that? The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to— Wait! 1 moment! Give me 1 minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. Why it is falling apart? Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright? Please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. But if she ran to the left, wouldn't she have run, like, directly into the light stand? How could she have run... Wait. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. But it wasn't just lying there, it was literally shattered.
Objection!
It was just shattered. It couldn't have just been lying on the floor. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oh. Just by seeing the broken pieces, I have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it you saw the light stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo, problem here. What problem is this? And Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct? That is so... It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Because the lamp was hidden away in the corner. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? Mm-hmm. I sure do, Your Honor. The person in this hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over because it was tucked away into a corner.
Take that!
Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder. Yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window of the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White? If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the light stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you would have recognized the broken shards as glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen it from is the inside of Thaaaat law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I'm not screaming right now. You good? Mr. White? You good, buddy? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Oh. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Ugh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo. Confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh, he's trying to get him off on a different crime. The wiretap? Edgeworth, you are trying to get him off the hook for a different crime. Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered Secretary Miss April May to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. He's leading him. He's leading him. I think that's the terminology for it. He's essentially leading the witness. Am I correct? Correct. You're most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fanco law offices. That's when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position but quite clear. Determined that Mr. White knew the glass light stand was in his office. He has known where it was, but only one time Mr. White would have seen the stand. The very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, that is fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh god, he's shimmering again. Leave it to me. I feel faint. No wiretapping. Beginning of September, the week before the murder, I entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That's when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. That's how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound. Correct, that is right. You could have heard that from a distance. Isn't the place carpeted? I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Ugh, what am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
I think this is the one where we had to press him on every detail. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Hold it!
Do you have proof?
Objection!
Yeah, this is gonna be like the one where I have to kind of press everything. Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. First, the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Enter Fay & Co. law offices. How?
Hold it!
How did you enter? Was this really you that went to the office, or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Yeah, because Edgeworth is gonna hit me at every single moment. Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found at Fay & Co. law offices. Those are obviously Mr. White's. And if you know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fay & Co. law offices.
Hold it!
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
Yeah, that's kind of no bearing on the current case. It kind of does, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That's when I saw this glass light stand.
Hold it!
More time. Why did you notice something so innocuous as the light stand? This was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough I can bluff something out of him. What do I have? Oh wait. Is it that it can't? It's a department store receipt, but we can't identify when because we're not flipping it over yet. Can we? Is that the only piece? I think that's the only piece of evidence we've got. Is the store receipt. Fay & Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Uh-oh. Oh, I had to just, click through a couple times. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's all as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time for you to come and admit your defeat. You fought honorably. See you again soon. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix?
Phoenix? Over here? I know that voice. It's the MacGuffin! Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix.
Mia? Oh! Ooh. Where am I? Oh boy. He passed out. A waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. You're finally awake. Ah! Ooh. Twice. Hey!
Phoenix?
Gak? There's no way to greet an old friend.
Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
I'm not staring at oh. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia?
That's right, I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. Eh? We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. You already have that receipt in your court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one that you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow. Big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. Oh. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought the light stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say on his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He got mixed up. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. I know you're innocent. Now, you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in court. Record. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Big bazonga Maya right now. Court will now reconvene with the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Defendant, rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. And let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. And as required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more than less than finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Phoenix Wright his last chance. Boy, Edgeworth, you're going to regret this. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Edgeworth, you're going to regret this. In like 2 seconds. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Bitch, no it wasn't.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood. You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor. Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of this receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Wait, that's the day before the murder. You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fanco law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Hey, he's finished. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand that there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Kangaroo court rules, baby! Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Oh, Edgeworth, come on. Edgeworth, you know you're gonna regret this in like 2 seconds, right? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. We object! Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White into trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? Completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what'll happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up and helped me and all. We got Madam MacGuffin literally right next to us. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix? Read this note out loud. Mia, what is this? List of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
Oh, the memo Mia had given me was a list of names, and many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Wasn't that kind of also equally extortion? Blackmail for a blackmailer, I guess. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Yeah, we're the good guys. This is true. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you know how spirited it was. Well, the court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty! Invading the courtroom. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to sweep up later. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, never thought I'd saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live, in quotes. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here for that long. What? No! There's still so much I have to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not Chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief? Mia? September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Fanco Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Huh? You just see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Looked like you were.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of, huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia says it's what your friend Larry calls you.
I'm so curious about, like, the name Nick. Is it... I feel like it's supposed to, like, go off the play off of his, actual translation of, like, Wright being Naruhodo. But I don't know. I know that they call him Nick for some reason. I just forgot why they call him Nick for short. Nick?
You know what it means, right? You know what this means? We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it weren't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maya. Aw, cuteness.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
Right.
Okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers. This great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting.
Okay, wait up. I love Maya. The end. And a good time to stop. We are at like a little bit after. I got the Turnabout Sisters Achievo. Burgers! But yeah, this is definitely a good time to stop. We'll be definitely working on this one next week. This one will be a chapter and a half. I'm not looking forward to one character and one character only, and it is this one up there in the corner. Yeah, this one's approximately this one will take about 6 hours. So that will be like 3 streams. I'm not looking forward to this guy. I'm going to die of humiliation. I died of humiliation enough with the floor plan. But yeah, I'm gonna die of humiliation with this one. Brand new episode has been added. Saving content. Save my current progress. Yes. There we go. Making sure I am all saved up. We are not activating any scenes until we reload the next week. But yeah, it takes about approximately 6 hours. For me with extra voicing and stuff like that, it might take a little longer. But I don't know, we kind of went through this one relatively smoothly with the exception of the floor plan investigation. Full admittance, I was just dumb and I overcooked. And I was not, by the way, I was not mad at anyone. I was just a little bit more frustrated myself. But yeah. We're gonna call it good. And baby. I think we'll call it good tonight. We are definitely going to be doing this more next week. I'm glad I picked up a new long play thing. Yeah. We didn't do half bad, all things considered. I think I only like messed up like one piece of evidence, but that's because I ran on the 50-50 split. I ran on the 50-50 split of between the phone and another object, but that was because I was just silly and I was debating too much. But yeah, I'm gonna call it good here. We'll be playing Slay the Princess on Wednesday. We'll be having fun with a little bit of a darker visual novel, which will also take some time, especially if we want to unlock like I'm assuming there's a true ending to it. And then we'll, on Saturday, if you're not here on Wednesday, we will see each other on Saturday or Friday. Because Friday, I am not doing POV for it, but I am playing Baldur's Gate 3 with Avarice and Yume. Watch us as we struggle bus through Baldur's Gate 3. And, well, not, mostly me and Yume will struggle bus through Baldur's Gate 3. Avarice has been playing that game for, like, ever. She's had, like, 3 or so campaigns at this point, I think. I don't remember. I lost count. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. So thank you for coming. Sorry if I came off a little grumpy earlier, but that was just a small little error on my end. And I will see you guys next time. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, you're forgiven. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.